Says Gold Tilt. We kick off the late pick 5 wager here. Fillies set for a start. Off and pacing. First away down the center, she's a Sassy Beach from the outside. Sports Duchess now. She will step off the car. Best Keepsake down the center into third. Fourth away at the fence, left out Scarlet Hanover. There's Bet on Becky, parked out, pressing from in fifth now. Sixth away at the rail, left out Game of Shadows. And the early trailer back into seventh as they head to the quarter is Goodnight Moon. First quarter coming up. Compliments of front-stepping Sports Duchess as she's on top by a length. Pressure comes from the parked out Best Keepsake. She's a Sassy Beach's third, quarter speed of 27 flat. Back into fourth for Bet on Becky. Fifth inside to Scarlet Hanover. Sixth towards the rail is Game of Shadows, and trailing seventh is Goodnight Moon. So they're by that 3/8 marker, and they're chasing Sports Duchess, who leads it by almost 2 lengths. Second to the inside for Best Keepsake. In at the rail third is She's a Sassy Beach. Here comes the favored Bet on Becky. First up, she's marching from in fourth now, and she's quickly right up after Sports Duchess at the opening half in 56 and 2. They race to the final turn. Bet on Becky has power to the front over Sports Duchess. Now third outside, travels Game of Shadows. In at the rail fourth, Best Keepsake. Moving up fifth outside, travels Goodnight Moon. Then it's back to She's a Sassy Beach. And gearing up on the outside comes Scarlet Hanover. They're on their way to three quarters, chasing Bet on Becky. She widens out the lead to 2 now. Game of Shadows up into second. In at the rail third is Sports Duchess. Then outside fourth to Goodnight Moon. Trapped in from fifth, Best Keepsake. Sixth outside to Scarlet Hanover, and She's a Sassy Beach. Three quarters in 1:23 and 3. Into the stretch, and the one to track down is Bet on Becky. Jameson hasn't lifted a line, and she's up front by 3 lengths here. Game of Shadows back into second. Late speed down the center from Best Keepsake. Way out wide, Scarlet Hanover, and they've got a 16th to go, and Bet on Becky barely broke a sweat. Bet on Becky wins this gold division. She won it by 4 lengths in 150 and 4.
Bet on Becky takes a second gold here. Jody Jameson joining me outside the paddock, and she was impressive in her debut, but she was just that much more impressive tonight, Jody. Not just the fastest female 2-year-old pacer this year, but she's the fastest 2-year-old altogether. I know it's early, but still, this was just absolutely incredible, but she still looked like she had more.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in myself. We went a little bit too much. She's just so willing. I just sucked a tooth to her, and she was gone. I just can't say enough about her. I said to somebody last week, I said, this may sound silly, but this is the best filly I've ever driven.
Really?
And
wow.
I've had some nice fillies I've been paired up with, and this filly here is the best.
Talk about what she did before the gate there. Looked like she was acting up just a little bit.
Just, I think, greenness. Like she didn't, the first time the horses go in the 5 and 6 hole, they're looking at the starter, and they get real nervous, and she's no different. She's a pro, but it's the first time she's seen the starter sitting up high like that, and she just didn't like it. It was a few tense moments there for me too. I thought she was going to be off stride and I was going to miss the start, but as it turned out, she's that good that she can spot them 2 lengths and still win.
And then when you get her in the race, I mean, she just seems so professional. Is that a great way to describe her?
Oh, it's the best way to describe her. Even last week, you saw it last week. I got in the 2-hole. I didn't get out till late, but when I did get out, she flew. And sure, it was only 54 and 4, but I told the connections that I thought it was a huge trip if she's left alone on the lead any one of these nights.
I know you've driven a couple for Tony this year of the 2-year-old variety. It looks like he's got himself a nice, strong roster.
Yeah, he's got a huge roster, no question about it. First and second in there, third in the first division. Sky's the limit.
All right, buddy. Congratulations. Good luck with it this year.
Thanks a lot.